Black Clover. This is Black Clover, chapter 316, / of the Unchosen. Ooh, that's clean.
The Unchosen.
Yeah, that's a clean title. Last we left off, Lucifero merged all of the demons into one big super demon that the Black Bulls fought Megazord style with the Black Bulls headquarters. Meanwhile, Asta was just chilling outside, summoning Yami's sword, and was getting ready to do a thing. And we cut back to the inside of the mech where Asta was like, "If Lieb and I try, we might get out. We might be able to get the captains out without hurting them." And everyone immediately is like, "We're counting on you at the same time." And Asta is now outside. This is a very cool scene. I'll admit. There's a cool moment where Asta is staring into right at the monster with Yami's sword, and he's talking to Lieb about how we could cut something like that, yeah? And Lieb is like, "Yeah, we can. In order to rescue Captain Yami, in order to avenge Lucida. We're not letting you into this world." And yeah, and
shit.
The 30-minute interval is up, and we are introduced to Asta's new demon drip.
Devil Union for soul demon Salasuru.
Yeah, this is a cool design.
Nah, that shit is lit.
Lots of scarves.
That's an effect of it too.
Yeah, I like it. It's a cool design. I mean, everything that he's been doing with the Union's designs are really cool. I'll say that he's got an eye for design. Tabata does. And then we have the big thing going, the big demon thing going up like that worm monster from Star Wars. And Asta thinks to himself, "We weren't chosen by mana, and so we'll make our own choices." And he brings down his sword, and we get a crazy 2-page spread of just like a big fucking shadow slash, cutting the demon completely in half, vertically, and it basically destroys the whole fucking thing. Yami and I guess Vengeance fly out, as Yami just starts falling to the ground. Noct can't believe what he's just watching right now. He's like, "Whoa." I came into this arc talking so much. Yo, what the fuck? I came into this arc talking so much shit. And
where did that shit even come from? He didn't even see Asta do it. He just knew it. He was like, "Nah. G. You did this time." Nigga said you really did this. Yami was like, he was saying that from confidence. Like, "Nah, man, this time, you really put us on. Like, last time, you don't put the team on your back before Asta, but this time,
you put it on
your back. Off to you."
Yeah.
Your man's over here was like, "No fucking way."
Damn.
I was wrong. I was wrong.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I did not know how real you were.
My sincerest apologies.
Oh, I beg your pardon, please. Oh my God. Okay, so Yami and Noct at the same time say, "You really did it this time, Asta." A lot of people say the same thing at the same exact time. A lot of this series.
That happened earlier too.
And I'm like,
Asta was like, "Yo, I'm gonna go do this," and they was like, "Right."
They all said the same sentence at the same time, and I'm like, "Come on, guys."
I gotta go back to that. We're counting on you.
At
All
the
of them
same
said it
time.
at the same time. Maybe they're all linked together in the head while they're in the Black Bolt thing.
Once every supporting character starts to believe in Asta, they all enter the hive mind of believing in Asta. So, they end up saying the same thing, doing the same thing. It's the hive mind of believing in Asta. It's a tough place to fall into. You're the same person now. But yeah, that's what the chapter is. Oh, also, Asta announces that his sword is not only super broken and can cut a giant demon from 17 miles away, it also doesn't cut what I don't want it to cut, which is basically what Zoro's trying to learn right now.
Oh, is that what he's trying to
Yeah,
learn?
well, he tried, but they mentioned
Out,
like a great swordsman could cut whatever he wanted, whether it's and not cut whatever he wanted.
True, they did make an emphasis about that when the old guy was talking, right?
Yeah,
In the village.
yeah, and he's like, I did that in like 25 minutes. Fuck you, Zoro.
With the help of my devil friend.
I figured it out, Zoro.
What is you talking about? All right, obviously, with all this fun I had, this is the RGC for me.
Damn.
Certified
Yeah.
RGC. Certified RGC. Certified RGC.
Well documented that I really enjoy Black Clover when it's at its like cheesiest. No, not cheesiest per se, but when it gets into its groove of its shonenness and playing to its tropes as far as like, you know, developing the main character and showing the new powers and stuff. It may not be super complex like I always say, but god damn is it a fucking show, and this guy could draw. I don't care what you say.
Oh, yeah.
It's not perfect, but I really like his style. Like, and I think that's the mark of a really good artist, because you know art is super subjective, but you can see that there is level. You know what I'm saying? He's in a unique level where you know you can look like maybe conventional judgment and just say that, nah, man, I really enjoy you know what I'm seeing in front of me. Like, you know, that I know that if he made another series, I'm gonna probably get that same vibe.
Yeah.
Real quick, just an example. I got that same vibe when we read that one shot of Bench from the author of Naruto.
Kishimoto.
Yeah, Kishimoto. Can't believe I forgot his name.
Oof.
Like, even though I had nothing to do with ninjas and shit, it just felt fun and bubbly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the same way like Naruto did.
Yeah.
And I think he's in that threshold. I like Asta. He's dope, and he just cut the boss nigga in half easy mode. I mean, you know, there's more,
Yeah, definitely.
but he ended that phase. Like, you know how you go into a video game and there's like the mid boss. He said, "Finished.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
Give my kudos, and what's next." He's ready for more. He's not satisfied.
Yeah. No, I agree. I've said it, I think, every week so far. Tabata is probably the most improved artist in by far for me. And his art was never bad, but it's so good right now. You know, like he's such a talented dude. And yeah, this is extremely shonen. I never thought I'd say this, but it might be too shonen. Where like the big Nakama moments where all the characters are now saying just the same thing at the same time. I'm just like, all right, I get it. But yeah, definitely got a kick out of this chapter. Obviously one of my favorites of the week. I just really enjoyed like the art, if anything. Asta's new demon drip is fucking awesome. The progression of the character as well is cool. Like, you always love to see Asta just kind of like improve and get better, because you know, like, he's like a character that's kind of earned it and works really hard. So as much as I have a very severe love-hate relationship with Asta, where I love what he stands for and I love what he's supposed to be, but sometimes he's too past the threshold of annoying shonen protagonist for me. But this is one of his better moments, as happens sometimes, you know. But yeah, good chapter. I don't really have much to say. It's a big action chapter. What are you gonna do?
Yeah,
it's a lot of 2-page spreads, a lot of big panels just fighting this thing. Yeah, not much story really to discuss, but it was sick.